But first, I'm going to lead us to our first guest, Debbie Sevillano, Women's Leadership Live. Thank you so much for coming back on the show. And what's all right? Like the month of October is Small Business
Women's Small
Business.
Women's Small Business Month. And so if you think about it all year, obviously, but October's dedicated to that. 13 million women in the United States, female small business owners. They contribute almost $2 trillion to the economy. They employ almost 10 million people. And so when Linda and Stacy and I started Women's Leadership Live, the goal was simple: help women entrepreneurs and small business owners start their business. Well, what's the #1 state? I don't know if it's #1. We're going to say this because Texas is always bigger.
Absolutely.
Right?
It's definitely top 5.
It's Texas. It's definitely top 5.
Well, let's talk about who we've got in. We have a special guest today.
We have Dara, our friends. It's all about relationships. And so Stacy and I and Dara have known each other. Dara knows some friends called Mickey and Minnie, so she's got a great background.
I did. Yeah, well, I do.
Let's talk about that. You still do. Well, let's talk about your background.
Yeah, so worked in traditional brick and mortar for 10 years, then moved on to the Disney theme park, worked there for 15, and that was kind of the best part of my career because I got to really invent and create and come up with magic that still to today is kind of satisfying and putting smiles on people's faces.
One of the biggest brands around, right?
Yes, the biggest brands around. And if you ever heard of the Bippity Boppity Boutique, or the Pirates League, or Goofy's Candy Company, right?
That's you.
That's me.
The brainchild of you.
That's it.
So you guys are working together, and it's great how you're going across the country, finding women entrepreneurs, and really giving them to succeed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you think about multimedia. You got TV, you got radio, you got print. Joe Packham's magazine, where women create work. We feature entrepreneurs in here while Joe does the artisans. And we go around the country searching for entrepreneurs. Dara's doing the same thing. She was in Dallas doing that last week.
Yeah, talk about where you were at last week. That's
really
interesting.
Cool.
Yeah, so after Disney, I went to HSN, and now I work for an incredible angel investor, SLC Group Holdings. And all we do is go around the country looking to find entrepreneurs. And we have amazing female entrepreneurs that are part of our portfolio. So I came out here this past weekend in Dallas, where they had the World Food Championship, which is incredible. 1,500 top chefs, 40 states, 15 countries, $350,000 in cash and prizes. Your heart's desire, you can eat barbecue and burgers and bacon and everything else. It was over the top.
When you talk about your days at HSN, food does really well, doesn't it?
Really well. Really, really. I mean, if you can imagine, because television selling is all about the experience and something that's very demonstrable. So when you have chocolate chip cookies that have just come out of the oven and you're putting them and you're pulling them apart and the camera is zooming in on you, you cannot help but pick up and call 1-800-HSN, I want them.
Or get the app.
Can't. Yeah, or the app. Or hey, if you have a certain type of cable company, you can shop by remote.
I love that.
You don't even have to leave. You just click to buy.
And we try to do that on this show. We try to provide great, consumer-related stuff.
Yep, that's the best.
So did you find some cool companies?
Yeah, we did. So what's really amazing, too, is that they have an innovation section at this World Food Championship show. It's put on by Walmart and Sam's. I have really good partners of mine that invited me to come up.
Big companies, I've heard of them.
Yeah, I just think they're down the road.
And a few towns.
Yeah, just a couple, all 50 states. And then besides that, they actually have a pavilion for brand new food to hit the market. So, right now it's the non-GMO, the gluten-free,
Is that
the
what's
vegan.
hot right now?
Yeah. Absolutely. It has grown by more than 1,200% year over year.
Wow.
Just those categories.
And do you know that by 2030, this is a fascinating fact, by 2030, 2/3 of the finances will be held by women business owners. 2/3 of finances will be controlled by women in this country. So by 2030.
But do you want to hear a really sad stat?
We came with stats.
We did.
I love
I'm all
stats.
about numbers.
Exactly.
Sad stat. You talked about how many women owners and business owners are out there. Women who apply for actual patents, less than 2% of the patents that are issued in this country go to women.
Now, why do you think that is?
I know exactly why it is. Because women, we create products and services based out of our need. Yeah. Hey, if it solves a problem that we have, I'm going to create it. I don't really think that this is a really big deal until someone else decides to come in and validate them. It's only through that validation that they decide, well, maybe I need to do something with it.
Makes total sense.
Yep.
So if you're watching this right now and you've got an idea,
Or make my do it myself, and now she has an angel investor that's really helping her.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate you guys coming on the show.
Yes.
Enjoy, of course, the magazine, Joe Packham, where women work, where women create, both sides there.
Yes.
All right, there's plenty more ahead on this Wednesday edition. You guys stick around.